Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. In today's episode, we are going to be completing part 2 of Parkway Drive in 10 minutes or less. So as you guys can see, I'm in the Pro Tools session right now, and this is what we got accomplished in the last video. So sounds pretty cool. Before I turned the camera on, I was kind of messing around to kind of see what direction I wanted to take this song in, and I landed on this little riff, so I'll play it for you. A lot of times Parkway Drive have some really upbeat verses, so I wanted to keep that theme here, keep it fast, keep it chuggy, keep it riffy. Now I want to go to the drums. All right, so I'm liking this kind of little entrance fill I've got going on, so now I'm gonna kind of figure out what I'm gonna do for the actual verse. All right, I'm thinking we jump back up to the guitars and see if we can't add some kind of lead. All right, so I'm liking that. Let's throw that in to the lead channel and see what that sounds like. Let's go to the pre-chorus, because I feel like the pre-chorus could be cool. I'm kind of thinking like a... Okay, I'm thinking like a little droning note where we kind of bend on 12. It's gonna be kind of cool there. Let's record that in. All right, so back to drums. So I'm thinking we make this whole little section kind of a fill. I feel like that could be kind of cool. Like if we do like a... All right, I'm liking that. So now we got to move to the chorus. I've got some ideas, but I'm not quite sure yet. So let me kind of throw some stuff. Okay, let's try throwing down a lead just for fun. Okay, that's dope. I like that. All right, so let's go and move on to drums for the chorus. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is I'm gonna take half of the intro and then grab the rest of the verse and the chorus, and we're just gonna repeat that. And so we have our second verse, our second chorus, and the first chorus will lead out into our little intro section. Ooh, you know what I'm thinking? Okay, so you know that effect that we had at the very beginning, that kind of Mongolian throat singing? I want to grab that, and I want to put that during these pre-chorus sections. I think that could be a cool little touch. I dig that. Let's move on to the bridge. And I'm going to kind of take a second and figure out something for this bridge, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what I figured out. All right, so I figured out a cool riff for the breakdown section. It sort of takes inspiration from the old Slipknot, where they kind of go to those breaks and it's just kind of the drums and it kind of sits on the snare pattern and the guitars are just kind of chugging while the singer's like Get the fuck up. So it sounds like this. So that's what I have going on there. It's basically just with some chugs in between. And then I've also got these low guitars going on, which is the actual bridge riff. If you guys have seen my videos before, you'll know that these low guitars are just a guitar with an octave pedal on it. So pretty simple, but it helps it give it that lower tuned sound. So I've got this riff, and then I've got this lead going on underneath it as well. Pretty cool. I've also got this effect guitar, which is basically just me sitting on the 12th fret, tremolo picking, and I added a wah to it. And then the drums for this section are doing kind of this cool, it follows with the toms, and then it has this little kind of like drummer boy snare thing going on underneath. Kind of hits that china. And then here comes our drums. It almost sounds like a snare without like the chain on it. So for this other snare, I just rendered out the snare that's in the actual drum kit that doesn't really have any effects on it. And I just put it in here and used the triplet kind of feel, and then just lowered it down in the mix so it kind of gives this cool like build-up feel. So that's what I've got there. And then at the end of this, we just kind of drop out about a measure early with a snare hit, and then we're going to jump right into this breakdown. This breakdown riff super Parkway Drive. By the way, I've got the Mongolian throat singing stuff going underneath this as well, just for a little bit of extra ambience. So we have this breakdown riff. We have to write some drums for it now though. So I'm going to go into the drums. I'm thinking just something really like, just kind of...
What the hell is even that?
I'm thinking maybe we do like a, you know, just the kicks. All right, cool. So I think I like that. So I kind of just went with a just stompy kind of kick, snare, and then did a little bit on the ride towards the end. All right, cool. So I'm feeling good on the breakdown. Let's jump and let's throw another chorus in after that. And I kind of want to do a cool, like, maybe almost lo-fi thing. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we take out the guitars. All right, I can dig that. I want to go find some kind of riser. Parkway Drive doesn't use a lot of effects, but sometimes they use a few. All right, so I'm liking what we did for the chorus there. Right now, I'm going to grab the intro riff. I think we're going to use this to end the song. But I want to do something a little bit different on the drums. Bow now, pow, 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 pow. And I think I just want to end it on just like a big power chord like that. Cool. Well, I'm thinking that's going to be a finished track for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me as always. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the track. I'm going to throw some bass in here real quick, and then we'll listen to the final track.